Hello guys, so today I decided to read you the part of the book Metamorphosis by David Kibbe, about 13 Kibbe image identities. If you're new to my channel, I'm gonna leave the link down below in the playlist. And today I'm gonna read you the part of the book that says about the patterns for the types. I'm gonna have several disclaimers for you because the book was written in the 80s, and in the 80s the variety of the clothes that you could buy in the shops was very limited. The idea about fashion and about style was also very different than now. There was much more freedom, of course, in the 80s than in the previous years, in the previous decades, but it still was pretty limited if we look at it from 2021 viewpoint. The amount of fabrics was different, the shapes of the garments was different, there were different types of clothes that you find in the shops. And if he's saying choose these patterns, it doesn't mean that you only have to use patterns in everywhere on your look. You don't have to. You can just wear everything monochromatic. His recommendations for this or that type, it's kind of representing this certain aesthetic, one of 13 aesthetics, how we can see this particular aesthetic through those particular patterns. And as I said, the print is just one little part of your look, so you can always balance it with shape or anything else. I'm going to show you the example. So on this picture, we can see that huge floral print. Huge prints looks great on bigger women, on tall women. And we can see that huge dress and very long dress, right? So that is one vibe. But then we can have same print, huge florals, but with a very short shape. And you can see how the vibe extremely changes. It doesn't even look like a print anymore. It looks like color blocks. It looks like different areas of colors in the dress itself. You see? So that is when the shape balanced the print. Or this one, short shape, big flowers. Again, same thing that I said. Or this one. You can see how this big florals balanced with a hair bun, with the sneakers, and with a short shape. If you go to the section avoid, you might not look as good in this or that print. You still can try this, but then balance it more. With shape, with a silhouette, with hair, with makeup, with glasses, with some other accessories or something else, you know? You just balance it a bit more. So things that are not for you, kind of, you're just balancing them more. And other things, you don't have to balance them. They're just representing your bone structure more. Or, for example, David Kibbe and his wife, Susan, they are both theatrical romantics. And when I talk about theatrical romantics, I'm going to show you some of their outfits and how they break the rules, their own rules. And you will see how the prints totally change their vibe if they're presented in a different shape, in a different silhouette, and even in a different fabric. So all that influences on how same print is going to talk to you. And even colors can change the print. And even your hair can change the print. And even your makeup can change the way your print is talking. Okay, let's start. Prints for dramatics. Prints should be bold and geometric. Stripes, zigzags, asymmetric and irregular shapes. Bold color combinations and high contrast blends work best. Think Picasso and strive for a contemporary feeling. They might not look their best in watercolor prints, florals, soft swirls, and overly cute animated styles. Prints for soft dramatics. Bold, wild, and ornate shapes. Splashy watercolors. Oversized and abstract florals. Animal prints. Irregular shapes with soft or rounded edges. They might not look as good in sharp geometrics, in small symmetrical prints, in delicate fussy prints, in animated and cute prints. Romantics. Prints should be rich and luscious with the emphasis on an abstract watercolor blend. Think Monet. Swirls of color flowing together with soft and rounded edges might be used in abundance. Keep prints luxuriously large, oversized flowers or feather shapes are especially lovely. They might not look as good in geometrics, in contemporary styles, in animated prints, stripes, and plaids. Theatrical romantics. Prints should be vivid and luscious, with the emphasis on an abstract or watercolor blend. Swirls of color, intricate and ornate shapes, and wild florals are best. Rounded or feathered edges are lovely, as are vivid colored combinations. Size should be moderate to large. They might not look their best in geometrics, in animated perky styles,
and in stripes and plaids.
So yeah, David Kibbe and his wife themselves are theatrical romantics. So here you can see how he's using that leopard print on himself. Looks stunning. His wife, here she has that huge hat with stripes on it. And then on her back there's stripes, and she can have some stripy dresses. She loves stripes. And then here she's wearing that polka dot. So on these outfits, we don't even see that ornateness that they're talking about very much. However, from time to time, when they're going out, sometimes she has that more ornate things. But from my viewpoint, probably it looks a little bit too heavy for the daytime, for the hot weather, for example. If they are going out somewhere during the day, she can wear something lighter, cotton, lighter colors, that stripes. They look very fresh. They look very day-like, I would say. Very casual, more casual. But she's still wearing those beautiful narrow dresses as a theatrical romantic. And I think they look very cute.
Classic. Prints should be symmetrical, evenly spaced, and regular or realistic patterns. Understated prints, pin dots, pinstripes, checks, blended plaids, herringbones, symmetrical paisleys. They might not look their best in oversized prints, in sharp and angular geometrics, in contemporary avant-garde prints, in splashy watercolors or abstract florals, in ornate prints, in animated prints. Soft classic. Prints should be soft, flowing in watercolor. Abstract rounded shapes that swirl into each other are excellent. They might not look their best in sharp geometrics, in small symmetrical prints, in animated cute prints. Dramatic classic. Prints should be geometric, slightly oversized, and bold in color contrast. Stripes, zigzags, slashes, and some asymmetrics also work. They might not look their best in flower prints, in soft flowing prints, in ornate prints, animated cute prints, or small symmetrical prints. Naturals. Your use of prints can include casual styles that are soft-edged geometrics, plaids, stripes, paisleys, and so on, and funky prints in irregular shapes, abstract asymmetrics, leaves, animal prints, and so on. They should be of moderate scale to slightly large and will generally have a softly blended edge. Colors can be very wild and unusual if you wish, or more muted and earthy looking. They might not look their best in small prints, in extremely angular geometrics, in watercolor florals, in ornate and intricate prints, in extremely oversized prints. Soft naturals. Prints should be softly rounded shapes, abstract and flowing. They may be either watercolor blended or very electric and vibrant, as long as they are slightly irregular and have soft edges. Because there is an earthiness that comes from your soft young bases, size should be moderate to slightly large. They might not look their best in small symmetrical prints, in severe geometrics, in overly intricate prints, in animated cute or perky prints. Flamboyant naturals. Prints should be bold and vivid, expressed in abstract geometrics, irregular shapes, or soft edge asymmetrics. They should also have a blended edge as opposed to a sharp edge. Color combinations should be dramatically vivid, but the colors should fade into each other instead of being crisply defined. Wild animal prints, tropical prints, and any highly original motif that is both sophisticated and earthy with a touch of wit may all be used with ease. They might not look their best in sharp geometrics, in small symmetrical prints, in watercolor florals, in small animated prints, in intricate or ornate prints. Gamines. Prints should be sharp, colorful, and animated. Small geometrics and angular asymmetrics are excellent. Most of your prints should be very contemporary in feeling, Picasso-ish, although humorous styles that are outlined and caricatured can be quite stunning on you as well. They might not look their best in watercolor prints, in ornate prints, in intricate prints, in oversized prints. Soft gamine. You should use loads and loads of prints that are lively and animated, Bright colors, high color contrast, and outlined colors are all good choices. Shapes should be curved and intricate, but keep them crisp and animated instead of watercolor blended. Size should be small to moderate. They might not look their best in sharp geometrics, in oversized and abstract prints, in watercolor soft blends without a crisp outline. Flamboyant gamine. Prints should be bold and animated. Asymmetric and irregular patterns and shapes are best, as is sharp color contrast for crisp definition of shape. Highly original and unique prints are good, as are avant-garde prints. Mix opposing prints together using color as the key to continuity. Use your vibrant sense of humor in choosing prints. Opt for a bit of a zany here. It will clearly express your unique approach to life in the most attractive manner imaginable. Size should be moderate to large. They might not look their best in overly blended watercolor prints, in florals, unless they are absolutely wild and contemporary.
Thank you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Subscribe on my Pinterest for 13 boards as an inspiration for the body types. Also, you can subscribe on my Instagram. All the links I'm gonna leave down below. Also, you can become my sponsor or subscribe on my Patreon for some exclusive videos, some early access to these videos, and just if you want to support me and my channel. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.